Hi, I'm Colorado House Republican leader Patrick Neville, and I ran amendments that found $315 million that could go towards transportation. Check out what some of our other members found.
Hey, Rep. Dan Nordberg from El Paso County. I was able to find $2.1 million in the budget by taking away funding for new state vehicles. This was after last year an audit where we found that $1.34 million of $1.5 million was inappropriately spent on these vehicles. So again, there's ways in the budget to find money for transportation. We did just that without raising taxes.
Hi, this is State Representative Cory List from House District 37 in Arapahoe County. Last week, the Republican caucus found $593 million in our existing budget to fund transportation. Out of that figure, I found $6.4 million cutting waste from programs like the Commission on Higher Ed, cutting funding for IT infrastructure funding. There are all kinds of things that we can do in terms of taking a hard look at our state's budget to fund transportation. In sum, we can fund transportation without raising taxes. Let's use our existing revenue to do that.
Hello, this is Representative Tim Leonard from Evergreen, Genesee, Conifer, letting you know that last week when we were working on our budget and giving amendments to help save money and fund it toward transportation, I found $9.5 million inside projects that we can use year after year to be able to pay for 20-year bonds to do $2.5 billion worth of road and bridge construction in Colorado. Two of those programs, one was ending an Office of Economic Development, which is just corporate welfare. It's already a $50 million a year budget. This was already sunsetting after 30 years. It was going away. It was $5 million a year. And the other was another $4.5 million of payments that were being paid on behalf of higher education for buildings that they're already in that we should never have been paid out of general fund. All this we're going to do without raising taxes.
Hi, I'm Representative Tim Ransom. We found many places in the budget where there was room for improvement, where there were places that we could save money and save the taxpayers money. The amendments I was on would have saved $4.4 million. This was a multitude of amendments. Some were large, some were small, but there were plenty of places that there was fluff in the budget that we could eliminate and put money towards transportation without raising taxes.
Hi, I'm Representative Susan Beckman, and I represent House District 38. I had a lot of experience in balancing very disciplined budgets as an Arapahoe County Commissioner. So this year, the long bill debate was a lot of fun for me. And I found $128 million for transportation in areas like vacancy savings for very large departments of over 1,000 employees or more, and charging a very minimal copay for Medicaid recipients, only the amount that the federal government already allows. $128 million for transportation without raising taxes.
Hi, this is Representative Steve Humphrey, and Representative Dave Williams and I found $500,000 in the cushions at the governor's mansion for transportation without raising taxes.
I'm State Representative Kevin Van Winkle, and I found $755,000 to fund transportation. My amendment proposed cutting the $755,000 that supports the governor's $4.5 million private jet and put some money into roads and bridges for the rest of us, because even the king's chariots had to ride on the roads of the people, and the governor of Colorado is no better. Cut Hicks' chariots, fix our roads.
Hi, my name is Perry Butt, House District 49. I'm the Minority Whip, and I want you to know during the long bill discussion, we were able to find over $600 million for transportation and education that I feel is the role of government. I was able to find $8.3 million And I'm just letting everyone know that we have monies for transportation and education without raising taxes. Thanks so much for watching, and tune in.
Hi, I'm Representative Paul Lundeen. I represent House District 19 in the Colorado House of Representatives. Right now, we are debating the budget of the people of Colorado. And I've offered amendments to save $213 million that disappears into various aspects of the state budget that should be used for roads and bridges. In fact, we can raise the money and demonstrate it on the House floor with an array of amendments that we can do the job of building and improving the roads and bridges for the people of Colorado without raising taxes. Thanks for joining in this effort. Let's use the money the people of Colorado are already sacrificially paying in taxes for that which they've asked us to do, and that is improve the roads and bridges of Colorado. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm State Representative Dave Williams, and I found $107 million for transportation, and I did it without raising taxes. We're going to make it rain on Colorado's roads. Peace.
Hi, this is Yulin Willett from the House Republicans. I represent Delta and Mesa counties in House District 54. We worked really hard to get this budget right, and without raising taxes, we found a whole bunch of money. I looked into the Commission on Higher Education, which really is overstaffed and doesn't have nearly the duties they once had. So I was going to reduce the FTEs from 30 down to 5, saving about $1.25 million to be transferred to transportation, all without raising taxes. However, the other side of the aisle put an end to that plan, unfortunately. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned to the House Republicans for further updates.
Hi, I'm State Representative Justin Everett. I represent House District 22. I'm one of the House Republicans that represents South Jefferson County. Let's figure out what this video is going to be about. This would be a good idea. Last week, Republicans proposed a lot of ideas on how we can fund transportation, education, rural hospitals based on our priority needs within existing funding. In fact, I personally, between the severance tax and changes to Medicaid, I was able to find over $100 million to fund transportation or education or rural hospitals or all of the above. So whenever you hear in the press or the other party or even people in our own party saying that we just don't have enough money, that's just not true. We're coming up with creative solutions to problems and making sure that we meet our priority funding. When you think of government, you're thinking of transportation. Of course you want the potholes fixed, you want the road expansion, you want to make sure that we have quality roads so you can get to work and spend more time with your families. At the same time, you want to make sure we can get quality education. And those of you in rural Colorado, you know what? There aren't too many of you down here, and you're always the first group that gets hurt the most. So we have solutions here as Republicans. I look forward to continuing this conversation. Again, I'm State Representative Justin Everett. Thank you.
Hi, this is House Republican Leader Patrick Neville, and I'm here with the rest of the House leadership team here in Colorado. And we're here holding up signs showing the House Republicans ran enough amendments to would have given $593 million to transportation last week in the budget without raising your taxes. If you put us in the majority, we will give you results. We will give you roads without raising your taxes. Thanks for tuning in.